It is all in the head. Speaking of what's in your head.
Yes, Terry.
Zain,
you're going to talk to me something, bro.
Wow, that was a nice segue there, Terry.
I am a professional. I am a professional.
Debatable, but let's go, bro.
Okay, so Sadio Mane does it again for your team. I know you've kind of apologized to him before, but I think we need to hear another big fat full screen.
I'm so glad, bro. I'm so glad
for you being absolutely wrong about one of the greatest attackers in the last 40 years.
Do you know what? See, there's levels to this, bro. Levels to this, bro. And there's bear man in the chat going about Mane, right? Now, I dropped a little nugget a couple of weeks back just because you fools didn't get it, right? I said, has Diaz played a factor in Sadio Mane now scoring goals? And you look like, no, not a factor. Guess what, brother? Where's Mane scoring his goals from?
That's a lie. That's a play. That's an unmitigated.
Today as well. Where did he score his goal? From the middle. Who supplied him? Diaz. Where was Diaz playing?
Right. So because Luis Diaz has got one.
Oh, Mane was not playing on the left. He was playing in the middle. And where's Mane been scoring his goals since Diaz come in? In the middle. So you people out there, I've said, no, let me finish. I said,
Zain, can you just clarify what you mean? I think they don't understand what you mean, Zain, because what you're saying is factual. They just don't understand.
Yeah, Zain, I want to ask a question.
Clarify it. Clarify.
Yeah, I want to ask a question on that. Is it Luis Diaz who picked the team and moved Mane into the middle?
I said to you that. Well, that's the thing I like about this place, man, because I dropped it 2 weeks ago. I said, do you think Luis Diaz has had a factor? Ask all these Liverpool fans on there, right? Set man don't even know that, don't even know the team, right? And they were like, no, Diaz is not a factor. So you're telling me that Klopp moved Mane for no reason?
That's a lie, Zain. Zain, that's a lie because we all agree. Zain, that's a lie. You're lying right now. You're lying between your teeth.
You're lying, bro.
How's he lying, bro? Why is everyone piling on Zain?
Hussam, let me tell you what we actually said. Me and Tom and myself actually.
Tom wasn't actually there, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay, fine. I can vouch for Ben.
You're chatting shit. You're trying to talk about something.
Let him finish.
See, chat, that's what
Zain, Usher comes from there and
lies. Chat, don't chat.
Let me talk, bro. Let me talk. We all said Mane, the reason why he's come back to form is not only because Diaz has come, is because Mane has got a lot of confidence from AFCON and this new position that he's played and the way he's playing this new position is getting him more goals. We all didn't deny that Diaz coming in gave him a little bit of a kick on the backside. But you can't take away from the fact that not only has he had a very good AFCON where he was pivotal in them winning the AFCON for his nation, his first ever international trophy for his nation, by the way, but also this new position, the way he's playing this new position.
Hold on a minute. You still have the new position. He won't play that position until Diaz come in, bro. He did not.
Yeah, because Diaz came in when he was at AFCON.
So let's keep it real, bro.
Hang on, Zain. We're going off in a crazy direction. I understand your point that someone coming in has done whatever else. But what you were saying about Mane is that he is washed and done.
On the left-hand side, he's washed.
No, you didn't say.
No, that's
you
a lie.
Zain, no, you didn't say at any point.
I can say what I want to say, bro.
No, you didn't say at any point. Mane's washed on the left. We have to move him centrally and watch him come back alive then. You said he's got to be sold.
All right, so let me keep it real, right?
But I said that as well, Terry.
Mane was washed. What position was Mane playing when I said he was washed? Answer the question.
I'm not hiding. I'm just making coffee. Relax,
left wing, bro. Left forward. He was not playing central. So when I said he was washed, what position was playing? Left wing, left forward, what you want to call it. He weren't playing central. So shut up about.
You said you wanted him gone.
See what I mean?
You said you wanted him gone.
Can I say one more point? Now, let me say one more point, right? See how I was slagging off Salah recently as well. People forget that. People think I've got a Mane agenda. But you lot have forgotten that I've been cussing off Salah saying, no, he don't deserve to play at the moment. Guess what? Did he play today? No. Why is that? Because he don't deserve to, bro. So again, I'm chatting facts. I've got no agenda, bro.
That's true.
I just call out players and ain't doing their job.
Zain, would you play Salah in the final against Chelsea?
Of course you would, bro. You're mad. But
he's not doing his job.
He's not
doing his job, though.
What?
Terry, can I just say one thing to back Zain? This is a statement I never thought I'd say. Zain, 1 second. Zain, relax. Let me back you. I'm gonna back Zain up. And this sentence I never thought I'd say. I'm gonna back Zain up, but I'm saying it. The thing is, revisionist history is absolutely mental. Because I came on the terrace and I said Sadio Mane is finished at the top level. I said that. That's a quote I said. And I said I'd sell him. Now, just because something is accurate in September doesn't mean it's accurate in March. Mo Salah was the best player in the first 5 months of the season in the world. Now it's crystal clear Karim Benzema. Shit can change in football. Sadio Mane has moved down the middle. He has improved his performances a lot. And Sadio Mane, by the way, even post-AFCON when he's played left wing, has not performed nowhere near as a striker. Has Diaz played a part? Of course it has, because you cannot keep someone like Diaz off the bench. Diaz has been keeping the guy who's our second highest goal scorer, Jota, on the bench. That shows you the level of player he is. So Mane playing down the middle by the way, you can change your opinion. You don't have to be wrong and strong. Post-AFCON, Mane has turned it back on. I am so happy I'm proven wrong. Big up to Sadio Mane. I'm so happy because me being proved wrong equal Liverpool success, which I'm happy about. I've always been constructive. Sadio Mane, earlier on in the season, I promise you there was no difference between him and Marcus Rashford. Let's not sit here and pretend that he was this incredible thing. First 5 months of the season, link-up play was dominant. Finishing was dominant. It was all bad. First 5 months of the season,
it's different. Because you make a certain point, which I agree with. Sadio Mane wasn't his old self, but Sadio Mane still had 10 goals by December. 10. He was third in the top scorer list in December. Sadio Mane has just revised his role. Being in the centre has meant he's more effective at what he does. He is still the same player that was out on the left. He's still got consistent first touch.
The problem is
people, he isn't, man. He improved so much. Don't be disingenuous.
But Sam, Mane is not playing the same. Throughout the whole of this season, he hasn't been playing the same way as he was when he was in his prime, playing in the left wing, taking players on. He's been making the outside-in run and being more of a goal scorer this season from the start. Obviously, when you're playing from a more of a central position, you're going to occupy that space more, and potentially you're going to be scoring more goals, or at least be in more positions to score goals. He hasn't been the marauding kind of taking players on, get to the byline, or cut back inside kind of player for the whole season. I agree. I think the issue is that for me, it was too early to say we should sell him. I agree. You could argue that he wasn't at the level that he needed to be at, but I think it's going a bit too far to say it was necessary to sell him.
I think for me,
it wasn't going too far at all. It wasn't going too far at all.
I know
he had a whole season. He had a whole season. He had a whole season where he performed not well. Started the season, first 5 months did not do well. Now we've changed our mind. We're all sitting here saying big up Mane. But at the start of the season, this was not happening.
Last season wasn't great for anybody. It was okay.
But that isn't the argument, though. The argument is more what I like about it. I just like doing it for playing devil's advocate. You've kind of said I was wrong. Where Zain's like, no, I was right because another player's come in and this has happened and the players made him better. And instead of just going, I was wrong, Mane still got it. That's all this is really about. That's all you had to say, Zain. Instead, you've done all this jiggery.
No.
Expelliarmus. You know what I mean?
No. See, Terry, this is the nonsense, the agenda stuff. Like, because all I do is call my players up when they're playing shit. There's no agenda to it. Like all these men are chatting saying, apologise for Mane. I'm calling out Salah for being shit.
Zain, that's not.
They don't even know you exist.
Zain, guys, please, sorry. Zain, that isn't the point I just made.
You didn't even know, bro. What are you talking about only players? No,
what are you talking about?
You might even know that bloody when Steven Gerrard was playing number 10.
Shut the fuck up.
Fernando Torres was the striker.
I'm muting everyone for a minute. I already did this on the terrace. I'm going to mute everyone for a minute. Zain, the point wasn't that you're not wrong. No one said you were wrong for calling him out. Is that when he's proven you wrong, you're trying some hocus pocus, jiggery piggery way of trying to make it sound like you were right still.
I'm happy for Mane. I've said it.
I'm muting you again because I'm not finished speaking. I saw an Arsenal fan do this recently where they said Odegaard would be a shocking signing and listed all these reasons. And then he's been pretty good to most Arsenal fans. And he's instead of going, I was wrong, he was a good signing. He went, yeah. But the reason that he's been a good signing is because he's addressed all the issues that I said he had. And it's like, just admit you were wrong, you pleb. I'm not calling you a pleb. I'm talking about that Arsenal fan saying, yeah, exactly. I know. You're a big, tall guy, and I'm very, very scared of you. So, Zain cooking. Yeah, I'm really not. Liverpool won, didn't they? Yes, they did. I want to ask about Mo Salah. You kind of brought it up.
Yeah.
Should he and will he start on Saturday?
Yeah, he will do, bro.
Yeah.
Because you know what people need to realise with Mo Salah? It's not the fact that he doesn't score goals, because every season Mo Salah will have a 9-10 game stretch where you'd have a wheelie bin in front of goal that would be more deadly. He seems to just be a magnet for hitting the post. But what Mo Salah does, he's got an aura about him where fullbacks will stick on him because you know you can't give Salah space. He creates. This season, I've been really impressed when he hasn't been scoring because he's picked up the creative output. He's got assists in both legs of the Champions League semi-final. He got an assist against City. I don't know if he got one in the FA Cup semi-final, but he was still creative in that one. When we've needed him to, and he hasn't been performing on a goal-scoring level, he's picked it up on a creative level. So that's why I'm more than happy. Mo Salah is still our most important attacker, not in the sense of him scoring a goal every game, in the sense of if you drop Mo Salah, like we done today, they're better off defensively because they don't have to commit men on him. Lucas Digne today could sit on the edge of their 18-yard box and guard against the cross that Luis Diaz or Sadio Mane or Trent would have put in. But you can't do that when you've got Salah because he can create something out of nothing. So all that happens, if we don't start Salah, I get he's got what, is it 2 open play goals in 10 games or something like that, both in the same game. I don't care, because if there's anything that could, Mo Salah can turn it on like that. I would be the least surprised person if he's been crap, 2 goals in the final, because why not? That's what he does, and that's why he's got to be one of the first names.
My point on Salah as well, because I was critical of him last week, right? And the reason I've been critical is, yes, he's doing his job, he's getting assists, right? But there's more to him, and I just think at the moment, he's mentally and physically drained. And I think he needs a break, right? He needs to recharge his batteries a bit. And I'd rather, like today, not play, so he's fresher mentally and physically for the final, whereby, like Tom's alluded to, he's not scored many open play goals. But if there's a penalty, we know who we want to take that penalty, right? And also, you know, his assist, he's created so many assists. He's got 15 assists this season. So, from my point of view, the agenda with Salah is he's not performing as well as he should be. Let him have a break and let other people get a rhythm, because we may need other people to step up during the Champions League or another couple of league games. So that's the reason, man.
Your question is valid, I think.
People don't like players getting called out. I don't understand what the fan base is all about.
You can't say anything negative
against any players, bro. It doesn't
Kevin De Bruyne.
There's nothing wrong with
by the admission of City fans themselves. I've had City fans who go to games proper mank like City fans tell me Kevin De Bruyne has not been at his level for 16 months, 3 months ago, and they still would start Kevin De Bruyne. Now, finals games like this are won in moments. I don't care if Mo Salah does not score a goal from now to the end of the season. He should start because he is our best player. So when I look at it, you know, if Kevin De Bruyne goes on a bad run, he still starts for Manchester City. If N'Golo Kante goes on a bad run, he still starts for Chelsea, etc. These players can affect games in different ways. And what Tom said is spot on. And I said this actually earlier on today on a space, funnily enough, because, you know, big up to Terry mentioning the spaces. I said, when it comes to Mo Salah, the good thing about him is he attracts defenders, therefore creating space. No one is going to let Mo Salah go one-on-one with anyone. I promise you, watch that Chelsea game. You're going to see they're going to try double him up, either with left centre-back and left wing-back, or left wing-back and midfielder. They're just going to try double him up. And that creates us some space. It creates us something different. Has he been playing fully shit stinker? I don't think so. I think post-AFCON, he's had maybe 3, 4, 5, you know, absolute stinkers. And the rest wasn't his level, but he's had very good performances as well. Now, he hasn't been his level pre-AFCON. That's a lie, 100%. We all know he hasn't been the same post-AFCON, but he still impacts and affects games in a different light. Plus, we don't really have a left-footed right winger, which is a problem for us because of the way we play football. So if you slot Jota right wing, that's a problem for me. I genuinely do not want to see him play right wing ever. Mane on the wing, we've established is much better down the middle. And Diaz on the left as well is way more effective. So for me, I think Mo has to start. The decision is always about the third guy. Mane down the middle, either Jota on the left or Diaz on the left. That's the only decision we have to make. So.